Obasanjo condemns Tinubu government, says it has no right to exist if it can't protect lives. Exactly. Because that's the same thing that Tinubu did when Jonathan was there. When below Jonathan was the governor too, and was the president too, and things were not going smoothly, and Boko Harams were disturbing everywhere, they carried placard, doing protests, saying GJ must go, he's a useless president, he doesn't know the right thing to do, blah blah blah, till the man left. So why are you still there now, when you cannot protect our lives? You cannot even provide basic things that the president is supposed to provide for their citizens. You can't even do any of that. So why are you still there? Pack your load and go. For real. What is he still doing? Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has said any government that cannot protect lives and property has no reason to remain in power. Abi na. Nigeria News report that the former Nigerian leader blamed the country's current struggle on poor leadership, saying Nigeria has lost its place in global affairs and is no longer part of key international discussions. He also faulted how the present administration has handled regional matters, especially within the economic community of West African states. Speaking during an interview on News Central, Sunny Rabo Live over the weekend, Obasanjo said Nigeria's weak influence outside its borders shows a deeper problem in leadership. Serious problem. He added that citizens should not accept crimes like kidnapping as normal, recalling a time when people could travel freely across the country without fear. But now, as in you first do fasting and prayer, and on your way you just be praying, kabashing on the way, that God should protect you while you travel because the road is no longer safe. He said the duty of any government is to ensure safety, adding that failure in this area means such leadership has lost its right to exist. According to him, Nigeria's security crisis can be traced back to the period after the Civil War when weapons were not properly controlled and the situation has worsened due to bad governance over the years. Obasanjo also linked the crisis to both local and foreign factors. He mentioned the return of fighters after the fall of Muammar Gaddafi in Libya, as well as the use of armed groups for political purposes within Nigeria. He warned that the large number of out-of-school children, put at about 20 million, could create more problem in the future as they may be drawn into crime or extremist activities. Yes. The former president expressed doubt about the country's direction, saying he sees no clear progress under the current leadership. He added that the weakening of democratic processes has reduced accountability, noting that elections are no longer fully driven by the people. Obasanjo also criticized President Bola Tinubu over how his government handled the situation in Niger Republic after the recent coup. He said Nigeria's response, including closing borders, cutting electricity supply, and placing financial limits, damaged long-standing ties between both countries. He said, and the first responsibility of any government, no matter how that government comes into being, is the security of life and property. Yes, that one very important, but they don't even care about your life. Talk more of your property. Anybody can buy, concern them. A government that cannot give security to life and properties to its citizens has forfeited his right of existence. Yes, because when Jonathan too could not protect the country, they shouted on him to leave, so he should also go. I know that people in the comment section will be saying, if you ever Obasanjo was, be complaining and not say the truth. That Gabriel said, Baba OBJ, it is better for you to face where you are going to because you are closer to the place already. After all, you are the architect. That's what you will say. He's the architect. He's the architect. Okay, now he built it. You can't demolish something and rebuild it again. People should remain in the past and be talking rubbish. He's the architect. He's the architect. Now. Don't become the architect of your life. Of where Nigeria finds itself today, they all learn from you. So you have no right to contribute anything to social matters in Nigeria. And so it's only bad thing that every other person could learn. They cannot learn to do the right thing. Some of you are just sick. Very sick. Fassi said, I beg, says that's good. Ojon Baba says that's good news. May God continue to bless Chief Obasanjo. Kamaudin says, this Baba says he has no good advisor. You are still useless yourself, as old as you are. You governed Nigeria for almost 12 years. The country is worse under your watch. You are talking rubbish. Which country was worse under Obasanjo's watch? People will not say the truth. People will not say the truth. So you want to be comparing Obasanjo's days as president to now? Do you have anything called insecurity issues when Obasanjo was the president? Even though people are suffering us, okay, there is no food. We are hungry. But we are still managing ourselves. Why add insecurity to it? Why add insecurity to it where you are not safe in your house? You are scared to go out. You travel, kidnappers will kidnap you on the way. Why? Did you have all of that during Obasanjo's regime? So what are people saying? At least people should stop lying. Be saying the truth once in a while. William said, Yoruba people are naturally corrupt and fraudulent. Their men and women always very fetish and promiscuous, adulterous set of people. And you concluded this because you did your research, Abi, and you know that Yoruba people are naturally corrupt. All of us. Hey, go and sit down. Don't ever in your life marry or date a Yoruba man or woman. Bele. Don't employ them in your organization and never put a Yoruba person in power. Else you will regret it. I beg, go and sit down. If and give yourselves about go sit to home, we done with you. You won on night. Now, why you know if you speak better English now, Ludo? Peter Jayala says, but old age they worry you. Have never seen anything good about other presidents that did far better than you. So, are you telling us that Tinubu'S is doing better than Obasanjo? People you are not okay. Be saying the truth, I beg. Be saying the truth. Please. Olublenga says, Baba is an Igbo man. I'm not surprised. Very funny. There says, I don't support OBJ's view entirely. Did he say state government aren't complicit about northern dominated insurgency ravaging the terrain? If FG and the federating units cannot crush insurgency, they are unfit to ask for our votes come 2027. Mark Dow says, but Nigerian government exists during your regime when equally can't protect lives. Nothing has changed since you were booted out after the abortive third term. Nothing has changed. The people that are talking, all of you don't have sense, obviously. You don't have sense, so since where we continue to suffer now and be staying in the past. And listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.